Hey guys, welcome to Sunday Morning Wrestling. I am your host Wesley and we have an absolute stacked card for you this morning. First up, Andre defends the YouTube Championship against the new up-and-comer Warlord Winters. Warlord Winters about the same size as him, so we'll see how this one goes down. We also have the Women's Championship on the line as Betha Faye defends against Akira. Mark Jones has challenged Average J to a tables match. Let's see if Mark Jones can finally get the upper hand on Average J. And the main event of the morning is a fatal 4-way Rage in a Cage match for the SMW World Championship. Cannot wait to see that one. But let's get back to the action. Warlord Winters with a nice Boston Crab on Andre. Andre using his leg power to kick out. Andre ties Warlord up. Big chop to the back of the head of Warlord. Warlord fighting up from his knee though, ties Andre up. Andre with a knee back to him and then just mows him down with a shoulder. And now headbutt to the chest. That is a big head to be landed on your chest from Andre. Nice hook from Warlord. Couple more. Ties Andre up. Andre elbowing his way out there. A lot of back and forth between these two big men. Andre 7 foot. Warlord Winters about 6'10", not much height difference. Andre sends him over the top. Remember, no count outs guys in championship matches in Sunday Morning Wrestling. So Andre can have him out here for as long as he wants. And look at this knee bar, wrenching that knee to the side of Warlord Winters, and Warlord Winters does kick his head in to get out of that hold. Warlord now sends him into the ring post. Smart manoeuvres here from Warlord Winters. Is still a rookie, still up and coming. Big first match for him here in Sunday Morning Wrestling. Just waiting for Andre, not sure this is the right idea. Waiting for Andre to get to his feet. Andre slowly climbing into the ring. Warlord waiting for him. Does grapple him, Andre with a nice elbow. Feel like Warlord should have stayed on top of Andre on the outside after he chucked him into that turnbuckle. Should have stayed on top of him, but now look at this. Andre with a power, sending him down to the mat. And then sitting on the chest of Warlord Winters. Andre back to his feet, goes for the cover. Is it enough to put him away? And it is. Andre the Giant with a decisive victory over the rookie. Remains the YouTube champion. And Andre leaves the ring. Maybe Andre feeling a little disrespected that a rookie would challenge him in his first week here and then stomping away at Warlord Winters. Next up guys, we have some tag team action. Harlem Heat going against the Steiner brothers. Now these two, both former champions here in Sunday Morning Wrestling, maybe looking to get back to the top of that leaderboard, top of the rankings. Stevie Ray drops the elbow on Steiner's face. Stevie Ray again misses the knee. Rick Steiner getting out of the way. Rick ties him up, taking him up for a lovely suplex. Did you hear the grunt, the force it took to get Stevie Ray up and over there from Rick Steiner? Now the knee buster, lovely knee buster from Rick Steiner, taking Stevie Ray down. Stevie Ray now in the Steiner's corner, not good. Oh, a lovely power slam though. And now Stevie Ray making the tag to Booker T. Booker in the ring. Rick Steiner still concentrating on Stevie Ray though. Booker, nice backbreaker. Rick Steiner misses the overhand right. Booker T slipped to the side now. Booker T has Rick Steiner in control. Up to the top rope. And then shoves him over the top. And Stevie Ray jumping on him. Lovely teamwork from Harlem Heat. And now stomping away at Steiner. Went for the elbow drop. Missed it. Steiner got out of the way just in time. Steiner with a clothesline taking Booker T off his feet. They tie up again. Booker T sending him into the barricade. Went to drop the elbow. Misses the elbow. Rick back up to his feet. Blocks the right hand. Booker T looking for a suplex on Rick Steiner maybe on the outside. Can he get him up? He does. Referee currently on a 6 count. These two have got to take the action back into the ring. Booker T picks him up, currently on a 7. Booker T maybe hoping for the count out here. Rick Steiner coming to 9 count, and he gets back in the ring. Misses the right hand again, keeps going for that right hand, keeps missing. Booker T has him up on his shoulder. Snake eyes in the corner off that top turnbuckle, but then Rick straight out of the corner. Rick running Bulldog from Rick Steiner. I really think Rick needs to make a tag to his brother Scott, and as I say that, he does. Scott Steiner now in this match. Booker T float over, neck breaker, no. Scott dipping out of it. Hits a Russian leg sweep of his own. Now Scott making the tag to Rick again. Rick now back in the ring. Booker T was climbing towards Stevie Ray, but Rick Steiner won't let him. Hits the headbutt. Booker T goes down. Is it enough? Stevie Ray makes the break. Nice leg drop from Rick. Knee drop to the face. Rick Steiner back in control. Rick Steiner going up top. Referee telling him to get down. Rick Steiner off the top. Lovely elbow drop. Goes for the cover. Will Stevie Ray make the break again? No, he won't. Booker T kicks out at 1. Now Rick Steiner, what's he lining him up here for? What's he got in mind? Misses. Booker T slips out the side, taking the leg out of Rick Steiner. Really needs to make a tag to Stevie Ray. Spine buster. Here's his chance, but he's staying in the ring. Goes for the cover. Not enough, surely. Scott Steiner makes the break. And Booker T picking Steiner up. He's got Scott up. Powerbomb to the outside, maybe, and he's hit it. And now it's just Rick and Booker T in the ring. Takes him down with an arm drag, but a rope break had that arm bar in. Stevie Ray did come in the ring, and then Rick Steiner taking him down with a clothesline. And now Rick Steiner looking to do the same to Stevie Ray. He's got him up. Looking for some powerbomb action. There he goes, Stevie Ray to the outside. Now Rick Steiner lining Booker T up. Goes for that clothesline again, taking Booker down. Rick Steiner picks Booker T back up, running Bulldog. Stevie Ray still out on the outside. Is this his chance to get the 3? No. Went for the cover, stopped himself. Does go for it again though. Not sure what was going through Rick Steiner's mind there. Fans chanting for tag team wrestling. Rick Steiner on top of Booker. Stevie Ray outside with Scott Steiner, and it is now down to these two. Hits the running Bulldog again on Booker T. Stevie Ray not paying attention. Booker T down for the pin. Can he kick out? Scott Steiner now on top of Stevie Ray. Big lefts and rights on the outside. Rick Steiner hits the headbutt on Booker. Scott takes Stevie Ray down on the outside. The Bulldog again from Rick Steiner. Stevie Ray sent into the steel stairs on the outside. And there you have it, guys. The Steiner brothers with the victory, beating Harlem Heat. Another decisive win this morning. The Steiners working well together. Take the win off of Harlem Heat. Next up, guys, it is the SMW Women's Championship match. Akira challenging Betha Faye. Akira had some good battles so far, and I've been waiting to see this match for a while. Two very different styles. Powerhouse and a high flyer. Akira taking Betha Faye into the corner. Takes her down the clothesline, nearly taking her head off with that lariat. Akira picking her back up to her feet, takes her into the corner again. Kick to the midsection, ties her up. Smashes her head into the top turnbuckle, and Akira in full control of the champion at the moment. And going for the hanging guillotine on Betha Faye. Akira in control. Betha Faye could be in trouble. Goes for the cover. Just the 2 count. Betha Faye holding on into this one in the early goings. Akira has come flying out the blocks. Hits the net breaker. Goes back up to the top rope. What's she got in mind? Went for the senton. Misses. Betha Faye got out of the way. This is their chance to get back into this one now. Picks her up. Nice power bomb. Faye working on the back of Akira. Big boots to the face. Faye looking to gain some control now. Akira had the early goings, a lot of offense, but now Faye, after Akira went high risk and missed the senton, hits the leg drop. Faye turns her over, wrenching the neck back of Akira. What can Akira do to get out of this? She just slips out the side. Akira now ties her up, nice forearm. Faye down to one knee, takes her down with an armbar. Akira has that armbar in. Faye may be in trouble, so close to the ropes, but Akira lets her go. Akira now running to the top rope. Last time she did this, it did not work out for her. Hits the, not sure how many spins that was, but the spinning backflip. Surely that could be enough to put her away. Now she's taking her up. Suplex driver. Goes for the cover. Can she get the three? No, she can't. Faye still just managing to kick out. Akira can't quite believe it. Faye in a lot of trouble. The champion in a lot of trouble. She's up. She's down for the driver. And Faye kicks out again at 2.99. Akira can't believe it. Faye still in this one, trying for the clothesline, misses. Akira gets hit with an elbow from Faye, ties her up again, nice forearm. Faye still standing, takes her leg down. Akira going up high, Akira going high risk yet again. Faye struggling to get to her feet. She gets up slowly, Akira to her feet. Went for the Hurricanrana and Faye caught her and sends her down for the driver. And now Faye picking her back up. Going for the shoulder bomb. Hit the shoulder bomb. Is it enough for the victory? And it is. Faye retains the SMW Women's Championship. Akira had a lot of the match there, a lot of the offense, but that shoulder powerbomb too much for Akira to handle. Faye remains the SMW Women's Champion in a well-deserved victory. I did think Akira had her a couple of times, but Faye kept kicking out, stayed in it, and she does retain. Next up, guys, a match we've seen quite often recently. Mark Jones versus Average J. Mark Jones' last chance to get the win over Average J, and he has picked a tables match. As these two kick things off, Mark Jones going to town on Average J, left, right, kicks to the midsection, ties Average J up, has him up on his shoulder. Average J slips off the back, lovely DDT. Takes Mark Jones down, springboard moonsault but misses. Mark Jones back to his feet, slamming Average J's head on the mat. Now on top of him, big left handers raining down on Average J. And again with the right hands this time from Mark Jones. Mark Jones looks prepared, look at him, looking bigger than ever. Average J does take him up, big knee to the face. Now Average J stomping on the back of Mark Jones, trying to stay in control of him. Average J's got to be confident in this, but he has made him submit in every other match they've had, and there is no submissions in this match. You have to put your opponent through the table. That is the only way you can win. Average J picking Mark Jones up, looking for a power bomb maybe. Hits the power bomb on Mark Jones. Mark Jones is slowly getting back to his feet, but Average J gets there. The first nice roundhouse kick, overhand right, chop, kick to the midsection, kick to the head, but Mark Jones not going down. Mark Jones staying on his feet. Look at this assault from Average J, but Mark Jones keeps standing. Moonsault. No, springboard roundhouse kick instead from Average J. Average J going for the AJ driver. Hits the AJ driver. Will that keep Mark Jones down? Average J picking him up again. Got him up. Oh, Mark Jones slips off the back, hitting a back suplex of his own. Now Mark Jones going to the outside. Mark Jones looking for the table. Mark Jones sliding that table in the ring. This is where things get dangerous, guys. Average J slips out of the way. He went for the roundhouse. Nice chops back and forth. German suplex. Not quite on the table. Big knee to the head of Mark Jones. Average J in control still. Mark Jones struggling. Average J wrenching that arm back again. No submissions in this one though, guys. Just have to put your opponent through that tabling. Average J on top, raining down the backs of the hands to the head and then the front. And look at this assault on Mark Jones. Average J looking to punish him, and again the kicks to the midsection and the punch to the face. Average J, maybe he thinks it's time, maybe this one is over, setting the table up. Mark Jones behind him, picking Mark Jones up on his shoulder. Mark Jones slips off the back though, takes out the knee of Average J. And is this Mark Jones's chance? Can he get the upper hand? Sends Average J into the table. Mark Jones has him there. Spinebuster through the table, and Mark Jones has done it. Mark Jones has defeated Average J. He's not defeated him since last year. Average J had the upper hand since he's been back, but Mark Jones finally with a victory over Average J. And look at him, he came prepared, came looking better than ever. Didn't need any assistance from Bobby Baker. Done this one on his own. He's beat Average J. And now, guys, it is time for the main event. A fatal four-way Rage in a Cage match for the SMW World Championship. British Bulldog, Shawn Michaels, Yokozuna and Vader, the champion. Remember, in this match, Vader does not need to be pinned to lose the title. He is at a big disadvantage in this one. But that is what it's about, that championship. Referee holds it up high. Bulldog, Michaels, Yokozuna and Vader. They all look ready to go to war. The referee rings the bell. Vader going straight after Michaels. Bulldog after Yokozuna. Kicks to the midsection. Yokozuna just pushes him to the floor. Now Vader with the overhand rights on Michaels. Belly to belly from Yokozuna onto the Bulldog. Now HBK fighting back against Vader. Vader chucks him to the floor. And both Bulldog and Vader going to the outside. Bulldog looking under the ring. Bulldog picked up a sledgehammer. Throws the sledgehammer in the wing. Already the weapons are out from Bulldog. Bulldog neckbreaker on to the sledgehammer, but then Vader kicking Bulldog while he's down. And now Vader using that sledgehammer against the Bulldog. Bulldog got the sledgehammer out, and Vader is hitting everyone in sight with it. Bulldog does get back up, but Vader too quick for him. Half and half suplex takes Bulldog down. And now HBK stomping on the face of Yokozuna. Vader with that sledgehammer again, just hitting everyone he can. Taking Yokozuna off his feet. And then Yokozuna does manage to get back up though, as HBK went for that elbow drop. Now Yoko and Vader going at it. Bulldog and HBK on the outside. Vader looking for the double-handed chokeslam, but Vader raking the eyes of Yokozuna. Vader hitting the back of Yoko, sends Yoko to the outside, and now it's just the Bulldog and Vader. Bulldog hits Vader with a knee to the midsection, picks Vader back up, spinning fist, takes Vader off his feet. And now Bulldog with the sledgehammer. Bulldog hits Vader in the midsection with a sledgehammer. Yokozuna and HBK fighting it out in the corner of the Rage in a Cage, slamming HBK's head against the cage. And now Vader looking for the Vader bomb. This one could be over quickly. Vader goes up high, hits the Vader bomb. Has Bulldog got enough to kick out 3? Vader doesn't even go for the cover. Picks up the sledgehammer, looking to cause some more damage on the Bulldog. Now the Vader still not going for the cover. Not sure what to do. Keeps picking that sledgehammer up, having different ideas. Does decide to go for it. Goes for the legs. Bulldog does get up. Vader pushing him back into the corner. Shoulder barge into the back. Takes him up to the top. Vader up high, big punch to the back of the head of Bulldog. Takes him down for a big back suplex. And now Vader up high. Vader maybe looking for the moonsault. This one could be over. Bulldog is not moving in the middle of that ring. Vader though looks indecisive today. Not sure what he's doing. Vader gets down off the top. Went to tie Bulldog up. Missed. Bulldog taking him up for a pile driver. Hits the pile driver on Vader. Nice jawbreaker from HBK on the outside to Yokozuna. A bit of back and forth between these two. Nice leg drop from the Bulldog onto Vader. Goes for the cover. Is it enough? No, it's not. Yokozuna was looking to make the break, but not needed in the end as Yokozuna goes outside to HBK. And these two just following each other in and out the ring. And Yokozuna finally going out the ring. But HBK came back in. A bit of cat and mouse between these two. And now both finally, they are together. Vader with that sledgehammer again. Bulldog takes the sledgehammer out of his hands. Hits him in the midsection, but then going to town again on Vader. And now Michaels and Yokozuna on the outside. Michaels trying to throw Yokozuna around, but that is a big man to throw around. Nice overhand chop to the back of Vader's head by the Bulldog. Yokozuna throwing HBK down. Oh, did you hear the thump of that sledgehammer to the back of Bulldog? And Bulldog goes sky high. Now Yokozuna and HBK again fighting. Vader has Bulldog up in the centre of the ring. Throwing Bulldog to the outside and then following him straight out. Yokozuna just toying with Shawn Michaels. Picks him up, goes for the right hand. Michaels hits a right of his own, sending Yokozuna into the post. And now Vader and Bulldog going at it. Vader throwing Bulldog about as well. Nice uppercut from Michaels. Michaels has Yokozuna stunned against the cage. Yokozuna fighting back though. Yokozuna throwing Shawn Michaels through the rage in a cage. He's gone through it. They're on the outside. This is not meant to be happening, guys. These guys are meant to be staying in the rage in a cage. And Yokozuna picking Michaels up. They're on the outside. Nice uppercut from Yokozuna. Went for the chop. Michaels fighting back. Big right hands ties up Yoko. Hurricane Rana on Yokozuna from Shawn Michaels. Michaels picking Yoko up. Yoko with a nice punch to the midsection. These two fighting. Yokozuna starts to climb the cage. Yokozuna going up high. Michaels going after him. This is not a smart moving in the ring. Bulldog going to town on Vader with a sledgehammer, but these two on top. Watch what these two are doing. This is not going to be good for anyone. Yokozuna's got HBK up. Yokozuna throwing Shawn Michaels off the Hell in a Cell, and Michaels is motionless. Bulldog has the pin on Vader, doesn't get the 2 count though. Yokozuna climbing back down, the fans chanting this is awesome. I think Michaels is out of this match surely, and here comes the running power slam from the Bulldog. Too late though, as Yokozuna is back in the ring, and somehow Shawn Michaels is back to his feet. I'm not sure how that man has got up after being thrown off the top. He should be broken in half. Michaels picking Yoko up. Super kick. Goes for the cover. Sweet chin music. Can Yokozuna kick out? I'm not sure how Michaels has the strength to do any of this. That cage has got to be, 30 foot in the air. And to be slung off the top of it like that. Vader with a power bomb goes for the cover. Michaels is there though. Michaels not breaking the count, but Bulldog does kick out. Now Michaels with a sledgehammer taking Vader down. Vader rolling out the way. Michaels still trying to hit him, and he does. Michaels ties Vader up. Punch to the midsection. Drop kick takes Vader down, and now Bulldog going after Michaels. Yokozuna and Vader both down on the outside. This is a chance for either the Bulldog or Shawn Michaels to get the victory. Bulldog going up high. What's he got in mind here? Big headbutt off the top. Goes for the cover, but Vader's there. Vader not breaking it up again. That's his championship on the line, and he's not breaking it up. Just looking to cause more damage with that sledgehammer. Hits him to the midsection. Now Bulldog taking Vader over the top. Bulldog going after Vader. We have Michaels with a springboard back elbow onto Yokozuna. And then Bulldog hitting Vader against the cage. Vader fighting back. Nice hip toss from Shawn Michaels. And then Vader's been sent through the cage as well. A lot of damage being done here to the Rage in a cage. Bulldog and Vader fighting on the outside. Bulldog, I'm not sure where he's taking Vader, but Shawn Michaels has got a pin on Yokozuna. Is it enough? No, it's not. Yokozuna fights out somehow. And then Bulldog sending Vader into the barricade. And now Michaels has that sledgehammer. Michaels all alone with Yokozuna in the ring. Going to town on him with a sledgehammer. Yokozuna trying to fight back. Hits the headbutt. Takes Michaels down. Michaels back up to his feet though. Hits the flying crossbody. The cover again. Is it enough this time? No. Yokozuna kicks out again. And now Michaels lining him up. Looking for the sweet chin music. Bulldog and Vader still on the outside. Sweet chin music's been hit. Is this enough? The close-up is on him. Can he get the 3? And he does. Shawn Michaels has done it. He is now a 2-time SMW World Champion. Vader will not be pleased as he wasn't even in the ring for the 3 count. Yokozuna effectively losing Vader the belt there. But Shawn Michaels is the new SMW World Champion. And look how happy he is. 2-time champion. The Rage in a cage has been lifted. The sledgehammer's still in the ring. A lot of damage been done by that in this match. But thank you for tuning in to Sunday Morning Wrestling. Don't forget to like the episode. And if you aren't already, please make sure you are subscribed and you've hit that notification button so you don't miss an episode. I've been your host, Wes Lynn. And we'll see you right here, same time, same place next week on Sunday Morning Wrestling.